Hey everyone, and welcome back. I guess I should say welcome back to myself as well, but that would be awkward. So it's been quite some time since I've published content on my channel. The summer has been crazy busy, and with a stream that I had with Catherine on her anniversary on Sunday, it's definitely time to get back into it. So, as you can probably deduce, we're going to play the game Godhood. And yeah, this game is fairly amusing. I found it quite funny. So I hope that you all enjoy the game. And let's just jump right into it. And you are? So first of all, we have to customize our god. So there are various kinds of wings that we can put on the god. That one looks good. There are some arms. Oh, this is an obvious selection. Yes? No? Let's get rid of the hat. You'll see why. Let's also get rid of the eyes. We'll see why for that as well. And of course, let's go with this head. So how should we address you? Well, this is obviously the Kraken. What is the religion called? Well, the faith. That doesn't sound very catchy. So this will be the cult of tentacles. What are your supporters called? I suppose I could have called them Catherines. Would be apt, I think. No? Yes? But no. They, the worshippers, they should be called... Tentaculars. So the Tentaculars worship the Kraken, goddess of the cult of tentacles, with a simple fervor. Also, we have to do the colors. This won't do. We can be purple. Those little wing bits there, I think they shall be blue. No, that's that one. Blue there. And the body obviously has to be orange. And this is the wings. They can be blue as well. Let's swap those around. Or make it the darkest blue. Oh, that looks good. Not sure what this blue thing here is for. It doesn't really do anything, as far as I can see. Maybe the eyes or something like that. We want to be a god. Not a goddess. And we will go with the style light. So let it be known. For as long as there have been people to believe, there have been gods to vie for their attention. The Kraken is one such god, destined to claim their place in humanity's hearts and minds. They would start with a single soul, destined to become the first prophet of the cult of tentacles. I am the Kraken. From nothing, the Kraken appeared before Nox. Nox renounced their faith in the old god, Quetzalcoatl, and placed it in the Kraken instead. First, the Kraken taught Nox about what is right. In my name, you will spread. What is right? Choose a commandment. So we can choose war, which I don't want to choose war. We can choose peace, which I also don't want to choose. We can choose chastity, which, well, that's boring. So obviously, we are going to go for lust. Indulge in worldly pleasures of tentacles. Cries of passion, love, and gratification will fill your temple site. Chastity will become a vice and may not be selected as a commandment later. Who wants chastity? Are you sure? Yes, I'm very sure I want to have lust as a virtue. The elders who worship the ancestors considered this idea to be dangerous. This will only lead to destruction and agony. They could not see how they were wrong in opposing the Kraken. How dare they? A sacrament was called to determine who is right. Prepare for the sacrament. And we don't stand a chance in this battle. I'll get back to explaining this later on. Ah, poor Nox. But he did get some experience, so let's just proceed. The elders were resolute in their judgment. Nox and a few followers were banished from the old city. Before leaving, Nox prophesied that one day the Kraken would come back and conquer the old city. One day we will return. Nox continued to travel for days with the exiled. The people were growing tired and hopeless. Finally, on a fertile and lush terrace, the Kraken spoke again. This shall be the Kraken's holy site. A new religion is founded. So here we are. I have played the game a little bit, even tried to record it, but ended up having to reinstall Windows instead because my computer was misbehaving rather badly. So what we are going to do now is to command a job, which is to choose a disciple who is going to perform a ritual. And as you can see, the higher the disciple's faith, the better their performance. I can't pick Nox here, so we'll just have to go with him. And he will gather tentaculars. And we enter the Age of Darkness. As you can see, the tentaculars are now wandering in from the sides of the little colony, and they're gathering in the village center. So our worshipper support is currently at 7 of 15. Our people are satisfied, and they remember our magnificence from the last sacrament. Hello? Yeah, that's what we say when we say hello in Norwegian. Let's just click next, which I assume is next turn. And Nox will be doing his thing. Oli prayed at the holy site's center. They collected new tentaculars and grew their faith in the Kraken. The more faith a disciple has, the better they serve. The Kraken commands, I shall take heed in their faith in me. 2 disciples, in awe of this prayer, pledged themselves to the cult of Tentacles. They were young Oli and Marali. They too wanted to partake in prayer at the holy site center and collect tentaculars. Gain tentaculars to increase your god level and unlock new options for your religion. The Kraken commands, I will inspire more disciples to pray to me and gather tentaculars. Now we have 3 people here. And what we will do now is go into each of them and customize them, of course. This guy already looks really good. This, of course, is Peps. It is quite natural that Peps is the first disciple to follow the Kraken. He's a lust priest. He spreads the word of the Kraken of pleasure and lust. And he has very high charisma and very high cunning, so that's perfect. His abilities are Righteous Flirt, and also Sensual Touch, and he has some passive abilities as well, which is Heart Melter and Dark Soul. His miracle is that he's a prophet, because he has a direct connection with the Kraken. And he's got 2 out of 3 stars. He follows the Hawk Totem, which gives him charisma and might. Now, Oli here will be Tunefix, of course. Not feminine, but masculine. There we go. And I'm not too particular about doing any modifications here. So Oli has high health, average might, charisma and cunning, not too good devotion and knowledge. The active abilities is that he's inexperienced, of course, and he can attack and he can condemn, and his passive is that he has a knack for life. He follows the Pig Totem. And the last one, Marali. this, of course, will be Catherine. We have to have Catherine as one of the disciples of this religion. It is just obvious. Hairstyle. Wow. And wow indeed. Let's go with this one. And we need the hair color to be a bit more orange. No, that's way too much. That looks good. Clothing color, of course, must be orange as well. I mean, that's kind of obligatory. This is Catherine after all. Might have to change the hair color to something a bit more different from the clothing. Mouth type. Yeah, that looks like Catherine. Smile, that's good. Eyebrows. Yeah, I like those. Eye types. I like that. The default ones. Head shape. Yeah, this looks good. No facial hair. Just these facial details. Nah. Okay, so here we have Catherine. Done. Catherine is... I'm not sure if that is an 8 or whatever it is, but if it is an 8, that's rather good. For a beginning disciple. Everything else is 5, which is perfect. She is inexperienced, and she can condemn and attack, and her passive is that she has a knack for nature. Character traits, lust, loves pleasure. I think that goes... No, actually, Tunefix doesn't have that. Okay, her faith, she's happy. It is an 8. Wow, 8 cunning. That's the best starting disciple I've got, except for, of course, the very first one, who is always very powerful. Lust priest choices. Aha, so there are things that happen later on. More. Okay, so we will tell Tunefix to also gather some tentaculars. And we will click next turn. We can't do Catherine because the ritual site is already full. So we can only have 2 of them doing it at once in this specific site. So next. The new tentaculars gathered by your disciples remain doubtful and wish to witness the Kraken's greatness in a holy sacrament before committing to their faith. Resources gathered by disciples are added to your tribute, and only after your disciples win a sacramental conflict will you earn the resources in your tribute, which is the lower bar here, so that you may use them. If you lose a sacrament, then your opponent takes some of this, and you only receive 50% of what was gathered. The Kraken commands that the tribute shall be sanctified in sacramental victory. Indeed. The tentaculars seem excited to spread the cult of tentacles. Enthusiasm measures the feelings of the tentaculars about the Kraken. It changes every few seasons and is replenished to satisfied by a sacrament. Now they're excited, which gives them a plus 50% ore points in the next sacrament. During Impatient and Skeptic, over here, bad things will happen for the Cult of Tentacles. The Kraken commands, "Go, my disciples, win sacraments and convert new tentaculars." Which means we get the world map, and we can go to the southern jungle, and we can see that our own tribute now is 15 tentaculars, while their tribute is 20 materials. If we win, we gain all of this, and if we lose, then we will gain our own tribute, but they will take 25% of it, and I assume they will keep their own tribute. So, we have 3 disciples. All of these 3 disciples are going to go on this sacrament. And our team is guided by the virtue of lust. Now, we have 38 ore points, and they have 20. The team that first goes to 0 is the team that loses. So start the mission. Peps is lying there looking very handsome. Now we have some random thing from the abilities we have. Peps, of course, does a righteous flirt. Tunefix condemns, and Catherine attacks. 15 more damage. No, Peps doesn't like that Tunefix has been condemned. Neither does he approve of Catherine being attacked. Hey, handsome. Yeah. So the pagan songsmith has been enticed. We gain some experience and we can proceed. Mission success. We gain 15 tentaculars and 20 materials. And our god has leveled up. Boom. Ooh. So the Kraken is now level 2, which gives us more worshipper support and 2 new structures. We have grown into a first gathering. Your disciples have brought back materials from the enemy's tribute. These materials can be used to construct and upgrade buildings and temples in the Holy Temple site. Use the build god power to construct new buildings, and buildings have a variety of uses that you can inspire disciples to do there. You can also upgrade buildings using materials. Find the upgrade button in a building's detail window. The Kraken commands that materials shall be used to construct and upgrade buildings. I'm glad that this god is very sensible about this. Your disciples have brought you glory in the sacrament, and the tentaculars are satisfied for the moment. In due time, they will get excited for a new sacrament, and if you ignore their desires, you may soon find them to be impatient or even skeptical. The Kraken commands, "My flock sure is needy." Okay. So now we get a new button down here. Construct buildings. We want to construct a material gatherer. Do that there. And we also want to construct some gardens. And now we can take Catherine and ask her to go gather materials. And we could go on and attack yet another, or do another sacrament, is more correct. But as you can see, we don't have any tribute ourselves, so if we win, we would only get their tribute. So, in general, I feel it is better to just do one of the sacraments per turn. Probably some other strategies around, but that's what I'm going to do at least for now. So let's just click next turn. And there we go. I think I'll ask Peps to go gather materials too, because we're going to need more of those than followers at the moment. And then we go back to the world map, and you have this city up here, which is relevant to our current quest, but they have 70 HP, whereas these guys have 20, so we also need to be a first gathering on level 3. So we're going to go here, to the southern jungle. We're not going to go to the old city. And we are going to go in and attack them, or play with them. I don't know what you call that thing. It seems like an attack, but at the same time, it's a sacrament, so start mission. Catherine is lying on the ground too now. Well done. Hey. Well done, Catherine. You're supposed to protect them, Peps. 13! Wow. They have been enticed, and 2 of them have leveled up. Okay, so we can unlock classes here now. Tunefix is best suited to become either a Guardian, a Rage Prophet, or a Weaver. Whereas Catherine... I'm not sure if I can... Yeah. No. Can I close this in any way? I seem to remember I could. Anyways, let's see here. Profit. Rage profit. Might and health, which is decent on Tunefix. Weaver is knowledge and charisma, which is not at all decent. Guardian is health and cunning. So that's substantially quite big axe there. Passive rage. They have support ability of concussion, traditional blind strike, and a special ancestral strike, whereas the Guardian is ever vigilant, which do defensive stuff. I think then we're going to go with the Guardian here. Now, Catherine is suited to become a lust priest. We already have one of those though. Or a zealot. Devotion and charisma. The cunning thing is interesting. Let's see, Beast Walker. No, Songsmith. Songsmith will be very apt, I think. Druid, no. Chieftain, no. Smite Sword, no. Weaver, no. I think we're gonna go with a Songsmith. Since, well, the Lust Priests are very interesting. And as you can see, Peps is doing a very good job at it. She even follows the cat totem. How utterly appropriate. This is just brilliant. Now, let's go with the Songsmith. It just feels more correct. Rejoice, our god is truly alive in this melody. Select class. Proceed. Mission success. We've gained tentaculars and materials and ritual offerings. And our god has also leveled up to level 3. Boom. This, of course, down here is the level bar. Now we have an offerings stockpile, which can gather ritual offerings, and our worshipper support has now increased to 20. The first miracle. In their sacrament victory, some disciples gained a miracle charge. These disciples are ready to perform a powerful miracle. However, miracles cannot just occur anywhere. The disciples want to construct new holy places important to the faith where they can enact miracles. The Kraken commands, I will erect an important place where miracles are performed. And we need a lot more materials for these. Not sure I'm going to bother building this at the moment, because I don't intend to collect the ritual offerings as of yet. So let's just continue with 2 people, Catherine and Tunefix, gathering the materials, and Peps can continue to gather the tentaculars for our tribe, I suppose. So let's just go on to next turn. There we go. And let's go to the world map and have a look here. We have 4 different tribes we can attack. This tribe matches 50%. They have 40 hit points, 30 hit points, 30 hit points. I do want those materials. Not sure if we're strong enough to do this one though. Let's have a go at it. 40. I mean, with the simple song and the righteous flirt, what could go wrong? This guy does a serious amount of damage though. The other 2 are rather unimpressive. Yep, let's go. That's interesting. Yeah, we're talking here. Whoa. Infatuated. Oh dear. Peps, you have this magic touch, you know. That went far better than I thought. Ancestral Envoy enticed. Miracle charged. Proceed. Perfect. Walu walu, indeed. Let's end the turn because I think we needed 40 to build one of the miracle sites. Yep. So next turn. Several tentaculars have traveled to the holy site, eager to become your next disciples. You may summon these initiates and determine who is worthy enough to become acolytes of the cult of Tentacles. Each disciple requires an amount of your worshipper support, so take care when making your selection. The Kraken commands, summon these initiates before me. Boom. I think we can get more... There we go. We have Quine from the seas. We have Coco from the lands. And we have Marathu from the bloodline of Peps. Rank good, common, common. Marathu was taught to believe firmly by his family. Well done, Peps. Continue. I think that we will recruit Marathu. Those are some pretty decent stats. About Coco. Zealot, that sounds interesting. Quain. 766. We'll go with Marathu. Initiate disciple. We need more disciple slots before we can initiate another one. Continue. And Marathu. Yeah, here's the upgrade thing. So we could, for instance, upgrade to bigger tribute or upgrading the ritual to collect 6 instead of 5. But we are saving for 40 so we can build that holy site. So what we'll do now is command Marathu. Ah, we can only inspire 3 disciples at once. So Marathu will just be wandering around. But that's fine. Next turn. There we go. And now it's time for a sacrament. So we have this one. This gives us tentaculars. This one gives us tentaculars. This one gives us nothing. Let's take the Dark Caverns. We can send Peps, Catherine, and I want to have Marathu here so that we get so that we can get a class on him as well. And yes, I think that we will rename him. Here we go. Aren't you happy to see me? Defy? Oh dear. You need to practice your singing, Catherine. Nightmare! Hey, handsome. Yep. Pagan Weaver have been enticed, and we need one more for Marathu to level up. Proceed. So we get some tentaculars and some materials. I'm hearing this spiritual circle, and our god leveled up as well. What did we get? Level 4. We can build a study. And more worshipper support. Excellent. Confirm. And now it's time to build the holy site thing. I don't know which one we're gonna build because we can build a herder's hut, which improves the disciples' health. Tavern, which improves health and devotion. Hunter's Lodge improves cunning. Storytelling Circle improves charisma. And the market improves cunning and knowledge. So charisma and cunning are... Cunning is a common thing for everyone. First of all, Marathu. This will be Wally. Hope you like the beard, Wally. Let's go with one that gives cunning then. Cunning and knowledge sounds fine. So we'll build the market there. Improve miracle. Peps. Can you go there? I have no idea how this works. This is the first time I've ever done that, so... Everything else looks fine at the moment, so let's just go on. Like this pointing at things, which just generates materials. Ah, Peps needs to spend 2 turns doing that. Let's go on and do some more What's this? Common relic. Indeed. Hello, hello. Pleasure to meet you. Ah, I can't send Peps. Don't know if we're gonna make it. We're all relying on you now, Catherine. My eyes are right here. Hitchuka. Well done, Tunefix. Perfect. Perfect. Very good. Excellent. Ow. This would be a close one, it seems. Or maybe not. Unless they do some crazy critical things now, we should have won this. Wally's protecting Catherine. Perfect. Yay! Boom. Enticed. And we can pick a class for Wally. And I think we want to have him... Devotion... and charisma. Blah. No, might and health. You're gonna be the warrior, the rage prophet, Wally. Proceed. Wonder what this common relic is. Your disciple blesses a relic. Common. Catherine, you can bless a life relic. Wally can bless an ancestral relic. And Tunefix can also do a life. Let's do a life relic. A flower of charisma. Yay! Wondrous market miracle. When rich jewel traders from a far-off land strut into the marketplace, Peps jumped at the opportunity. The negotiations were a tense battle of wits and guile, but Peps proved victorious when he lured the jewel traders into a wondrous deal in the name of the Kraken. The Kraken commands, Peps speaks with my divine silver tongue. Collect 10 ritual offerings, nice. Ah, you have an alluring body now, Yeah. Teach passive. Charisma up or cunning up. Does it say... Okay, so the righteous flirt is a charisma bonus. This one is a cunning bonus. Let's go with charisma up then. Blessed be Peps. Now... Let's see here. Catherine, it's time for you to... Oh, you need to go here and heal. And... Tune fix. Actually, Peps, you can go here and gather materials. Wally, you don't have enough. So, that looks like a good... What's this? Inspect your religion's relics. To assign a relic, first open the inspection window for the miracle, then click this plus symbol under relic so we can equip it by... Oh, that's an interesting thing. Using the god action. So both tune fix, all of them actually have 100% miracle charge, but I suppose you can't do it on the same turn that one is already finished. We can put the flower of charisma in here. We can even remove it again. Costs quite a bit though. There we go. Ah, they need to be inspired. Okay, so next turn. Here we go. Catherine still needs 1 point to go. Can I pick tune fix? No, I cannot. I think I'm gonna send tune fix to gather tentaculars, because we have plenty of materials at the moment. We can also build a study or an offering stock. Let's build an offering stockpile. Go, and we can also go to a sacrament. 30 HP, 40 HP, 40 HP. Well, this is an interesting place. That's a lot of druids. Let's just take this one. Send Peps, Tunefix, and Wally. I like this. Aren't you happy to see me? Wow. That's one alluring body you got there, Peps. Wow. That was rather impressive. Mission success indeed. Catherine is healed. Excellent. That means we can send Wally. That's not Wally, that's Tunefix. Wally, you can go heal. And for the moment, what are we gathering? We're gathering followers or tentaculars and materials. I think I want to gather materials so we get 40 of them, because then we can build another one of these miracle buildings. And next turn. Peps prays to you. The Kraken, please, I want to be part of the sacrament. Give me the sign. Peps must take part in the sacrament to feel like their prayer has been answered. The Kraken commands, I'll consider it. Go. And back here. I don't think we stand a chance against these guys yet. Let's go to the Light Grove. Peps, of course, has to go. Catherine is ready, and Tunefix. Start mission. Come to our side, come closer. I love these abilities. $19. Wow. They have been enticed. Perfect. Proceed. By sending Peps to the sacrament, you have answered his prayer. He is filled with pride and newfound faith. The Kraken commands, well done, Peps. Should give us enough materials to build another ritual site. Stacked. Plus 40 faith. Wow, the Kraken actually answered my prayer. That sounds amusing. Okay. Storytelling circle. Let's go with the storytelling circle. And let's send Catherine. Apparently we need something. We need more ritual offerings, of course. Catherine, I want you to go collect ritual offerings. And Peps has like a lot of faith, so I'm definitely gonna send him to Arya. Peps, go collect ritual gatherings. And Tunefix, you can go get the Tentaculars. It's turn. I wonder if that means we get like a lot of ritual offerings. 10. Let's do another round of that. Wally prays to you. Oh, wise the Kraken. When the sacrament comes, please allow me to rest. Wally must not take part in the next sacrament to feel like their prayer has been answered. The Kraken commands, perhaps. That's fine though. Okay, so now we have something decent here. Let's go to the desolate jungle. And we'll send Peps, Catherine, and Tunefix, and Wally can go do whatever he wanted to do since he wants to rest. He's sleepy and might doze off instead of using ability. So we've got 2 of them, so that's not ideal anyways. Hey, beautiful. Okay. Everyone's casting Nature's Defiance. Not sure what it does. Obviously, it reduced their ore points damage a little bit. Ow. This doesn't look too good. Or maybe it'll be okay. I hope so. Ow. This is going to be very close. Tunefix, you need to heal when you get back to the village. Ah, thank you. Whew, that was close. Slalok's searchers have been enticed. Proceed. By allowing Wally to rest from the sacrament, you have answered his prayer. He is filled with new energy and newfound faith. The Kraken commands, Wally is ready to prove my glory again. Gain the prayer answered buff. Mission success. Lots of ritual offerings, good. Continue. Now, can we do a miracle now? Like Catherine? Yes. Cunning, knowledge, and charisma. I think we'll send her to the eloquent peddler. Tunefix, you have to go heal. Peps can just stay here and collect some more ritual offerings. However, I think this is a rather long episode now, but I wanted to give you all an impression of how the game plays. I probably will do a few more episodes of it because I'm actually enjoying this quite a bit, and I'm curious to see how this will turn out. But for now, I hope that you enjoyed the game, and I'll see you all next time.